Sagittarius, this is Crystal with Hattis Hierophant. I am your tarot reader and welcome to your August 2020 general reading, my love. And the center of your reading is that of the Eight of Pentacles. It's a minor arcana, so we can expect that this energy won't last as long as, say, like a major arcana. But the energy I'm getting from this is this focused, diligent work that you're doing. So I feel like some of us have started our own business, and I feel like that you're really, like you're amping up on social media, you're amping up on advertisement, you're amping up on your actual business itself. And then some of you, I feel like you're getting ready for school, or whether you're a teacher or whether you're students. I just really see that the focus has changed to studying. It's changed to really a focus to get your business going, to get schooling going, to get your students going, to get yourself going for classes. I feel like it feels like the first day of school is what it feels like. I get this first day of school feeling, and whatever that means to you doesn't necessarily mean it's the first day of school for you, but you remember that energy that comes with it to where you're a little bit nervous, meeting everyone, what are the expectations, etc., etc. All right, so now let's go into your moon energy. And your moon energy is where your feelings are. It's where you have conversations with spirit so they can manifest things for you, right? And what I get there is the King of Cups, an offer, Ace of Swords, new idea, new beginning, new business, new schooling, new education, and Two of Wands. That's a forward energy of making a choice to move forward on what resonates you, what beats with your heart, what synchronizes with you. So if I were to read this in a spiritual story, as far as what's happening in your moon energy, I feel like that you are ready to move towards your hopes, your dreams, your desires, right? Your ideas, not someone else's, your ideas. I feel like that this is where you've been resonating, and you're ready to offer that to spirit. Like, I feel like it's just a thought right now. You're like offering up to spirit, like, look, this is what I want it to look like. This is how I want my education to look. This is how I want my business to look. This is how I want my relationship to look, my job. Like, whatever your ideas are that you're forming, you are offering it up to spirit to manifest. So let's take a look at your sun energy, and this is your ego. This is where you show up to us in the world. And we have that of the Seven of Cups. That's like chaotic energy, along with High Priestess. She's shown up to every reading. I love it. I love it. Hey girl, hey girl, hey. And then we also have that of the Three of Swords. Some of us, yeah. So I see why now that you're offering these ideas up to spirit. I feel like that your reality has shifted, right? So it's really, I don't know if I'm talking to a lot of Sagittarians that are teachers, or that are students, or that are parents of these students, but I feel that anxiety energy right there. And for some of you, it's like devastating. Because you don't know exactly what you're getting into. It's like, I have to go back to work. My kids have to get an education, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That comes with that being, I see it from the principal to the PE teacher to like home ec teacher. Do they still have home ec? To the home ec teacher. Like, I see this energy is heavy with anxiety. Yeah. That's what's causing this chaos here. That's what's causing, like, I feel like that some of the things that we're putting into place are going to be kind of like knee-jerk ideas, and they're going to be absolutely useless, a waste of time and a waste of money. Some of them are going to be really worth looking into. Unfortunately, Sagittarius, what I'm seeing, right? I'm seeing that the powers that be, the ones that make all the decisions, it's like they're focusing on the things that don't need to be focused on. That it's just minutia, right? It's just stuff to put on an agenda, or notes to pass out. It's like, what does this do exactly? There's no action behind this. And then the things that can cause action, that can give results, no one's paying attention to those. No one's giving that any weight because it just doesn't look as good on paper, right? And that's where this comes in, you know. And it feels very trickled down. It feels very watered down. It feels very like you have to go through a couple of people, and by the time it gets to you, it's so watered down. It's like, this means nothing. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, using antibacterial gel, and, you know, you're using it, and now you got to pass it on with, you know, with wet on your hands to someone, and they have to pass it on. So by the time you get it, you're like, first of all, this is disgusting. Second of all, this is useless, right? That's how it feels. And then for some of you, in regards to like business, because I do feel like that some of you, it's business. Some of you is really political, right? Again, it's that same analogy. By the time it gets to you, or by the time you get to the person you need to get to make a move or to talk to, it's so watered down to where it's like, okay, this is my idea. These are my ideas. This is our plan. I have something, you know, right? I think this is how we should do it. I've really thought about this. And by the time it makes it to the powers that be, it's been changed so much. It's like see spot run. You're like, what? That's not at all what I was talking about or trying to communicate. Okay. This makes sense. So now, I am looking at your immediate present, and what I see is the 7 of Wands, right? And this is that energy of being defensive, defending yourself, defending your ideas, defending your passions, right? And we're all passionate about our kids. We're passionate about education. We're passionate about our health and our safety, right? This is a very specific reading. And then I have that also of the Ace of Cups. And this is energy of that Ace of Cups. Aces normally mean, you know, newness, new start, new beginning. And cups are all about love. So we're thinking it's a new love, but it's not the energy I'm getting. You know, I read the cards, I do, but I go with my, you know, what spirit tells me first. And what I get from it is this thirst. Like you just feel like it can't be quenched, right? And it comes from, why do I keep hearing dehydrated, like something is dried up, right? I don't know, it's conversations, or like there's something that's dried up. I don't know if it's funds, but I'm just getting that energy. Now, I haven't expanded on anything, so this is just the initial touch I'm getting, and this could just be how we're feeling. Let's expand, because I need to know what's going on too here, Sag. Okay, so I'm going to expand on your moon energy for that Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords, and that 2 of Wands, my love. Okay. Okay. So I expanded on that Knight of Cups, right? And I have that of the 10 of Wands along with the 10 of Swords along with the Ace of Wands. And with this being in your moon energy, it's like, and you have the Ace of Swords here. You are so ready to move forward. Like you've had it. You've had it. This conversation that you are having with Spirit, with these ideas and how you want your world to look and how you want the future to look. You're very futuristic, like you're looking beyond today. You're looking beyond tomorrow. You're like, this is what it needs to look like 5-10 years from now, not just now, right? And you're very passionate about it, obviously. And you're like, you know what? These things that aren't working, we need to ding dong dead them. They're not working. And I feel like you're going to be standing up for that. Like you're going to be making noise about it. And then when I expand on that Two of Wands, and that Two of Wands is all about going after the world I see, right? And you are going after it so passionately, like it's coming right from here. It's not ego driven. It's really coming from this big, juicy heart chakra. And I have that of the Empress and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. So I see a lot of you. So if some of you had gotten some sort of financial aid somehow, so whether it was through unemployment or whether, investors or friends, family, whatever the case, like you're holding on to that money for a rainy day, as you should. I'm feeling like you should. Because whatever ideas you are birthing, right? Because you see the Empress there, she almost looks pregnant, right? And that's new life. That's a new way. That's the future, right? Whatever finances you have, hold on to them because you are going to need them. And I feel like that someone's going to add to them. And it's going to be necessary to say, you know what, I have my half. I have my money. I'm in. And that's how you can convince them to add their money, because they're going to see that you have yours too. Okay, so I expanded on that Ace of Swords, and I have the Queen of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Two of Cups. So there's a lot of choices here, and it was coupled with that Ace of Swords. It feels like you almost, like you know that you need to move forward. Like you know certain things are not working, but you're like, I just don't know how to 100% get there. And the reason you can't get there, because by the time you get to A, right? Remember how we said it, whether you're telling your side of it and it's watered down by the time it gets there, or by the time it gets to you, it's watered down to where you're like, wait a minute. 1 + 1 is not 5. What the heck is going on here? So you feel like how am I supposed to do the right thing if I don't have all the information? How am I supposed to make this a successful partnership? How am I supposed to make this a successful collaboration if you're not giving me all the information? And there's something about this Queen of Cups energy. And it is very maternal, and for you to have that Empress as well. I just feel like a lot of us parents are really in that energy of, I don't know what to do. I just heard you do. I just heard you do know what to do. You do know what to do. You're just afraid. You feel like you don't have all the resources. Let's see if something shows up in ego. Amazing. Yep. So the truth is that you are being lied to. The truth is you're not being told everything as far as what's going on. But before we do that, I expanded on that Seven of Cups, and we have that of the Eight of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So you might have to step out with these ideas, and you know what to do. You know the right thing to do, right? And that's very Queen of Cups energy. It's very like mother knows best kind of energy, right? And you might have to step out there alone in all your glory. Speak your truth. Speak the truth. It's not just your truth. It's the truth is what I'm feeling. So you're going to have to step away from that emotional side of you, Sagittarius, and get to that fiery side of you. And say, no, I will not stand. It will not go. Not my kids, right? Not my mother who's a teacher. Not my father who's a teacher. No, not my wife. Not my husband. Like it feels like that. And so when I expand on this Three of Swords, I have that of the Sun energy. Sag, you have to go seek the truth. You have to go seek the truth. And that sun energy, it's that Leo energy, it's that youthful energy, it's that fun energy, it's that playful energy. And we don't want to snuff it. Remember when I said you do know what to do? This is that energy. I expanded on that High Priestess, and that Two of Pentacles is you having all the information. Now make a decision. Take action. Take action. That's exactly what this energy is. Make a decision, take action, and move forward. Your path is set for you. And listen, it feels like it's going to be a community effort. So remember when I said in your moon energy, like whatever money or finances you have, this is going to help you get investors. Let me expand on this Seven of Wands. And perhaps for some of you, it's not about education. It's not about you being a teacher. It's not about, but one energy that for sure resonates with a lot of you Sagittarians is you going and demanding the right thing. And you might have to do it alone. Yeah. I expanded on that seven of wands. I felt like you need to see this again. And I have the King of Swords. You see how he's pushing through? I'm demanding it. And you're going to have the support. You're going to have the collaboration. This is in your immediate present. If we continue with this energy to where you know what decision to make, you make those decisions. It's a give and take, you guys. Right? We might have to do a barter system. We might have to do a trade system, whatever the case. It will be a successful collaboration. And this Ace of Cups, remember how I said it was like this thirst. Like I need more. Like what has dried up? That 10, this 9 of, what is it? This 9 of Swords. Like that anxiety has been literally keeping you up at night. What's going to happen? What's next? What are we to do? Well, this Page of Pentacles is like, I know, let's do something. See, this is the beginning stages of that idea. Let's do something. Let's talk to that emperor. Let's talk to that principal. Let's talk to that boss. Let's talk to that company. Let's talk to that chief. Let's talk to, let's talk to that man in charge, that woman in charge. This is that Aries energy too, right? And this energy does feel a little like standoffish at first. But appeal to the child side of that emperor. And what I mean is, hey, emperor, do you have children? Are yours in school? Hey, emperor, when you were younger, didn't you feel this way? Don't you want that for everyone? We have a different way of doing it. We have a different way of collaborating. We have a different way of teaching. We have a different way of showing. We have a different way of doing it. Different way of teaching, a different way of learning, different way of making money. This is important here. There is a way to make this profitable, Sagittarius. I see it. It won't, I don't want to say profitable, to where it won't break you. Let's say that, financially. I feel like I have more, but I don't want to throw another card. Let's do this. Let's pick out an angel card. Maybe that'll kind of lead us in a direction. Honesty. Sag. We were just talking about this. You got to demand it. You got to demand the truth. You got to demand a plan. I just keep hearing you got to demand the truth. Stand your ground. All right, my love. Listen, I know that was very specific reading, and I know it was a little bit heavy, but what I can say is I feel an enormous amount of strength that is behind you and encouraging you and holding you and lifting you, right? I absolutely adore you, and I hope you have a beautiful August, Sagittarius.